Welcome to your first swag video. Today we'll be reviewing the differences between common and proper nouns. Open up your swag notebook to the noun page you created earlier. It should look just like this. On the left side of your T-chart, you glued this picture of some faceless stick people that are labeled common nouns. This picture is faceless because common nouns can be any boy or any girl. Common nouns are not specific. Let's write down 3 key points about common nouns underneath this picture. As you're writing, make sure that all of your numbers and letters sit on the blue lines. As 4th graders, we don't want our words to just float around the page. We want to use the lines on our paper. So our first key point is that a common noun is a non-specific person, place, thing, or idea. The second thing we're going to add is that common nouns are usually found in the dictionary. And thirdly, common nouns don't begin with a capital letter. Now let's take a look back at number 1. We wrote down that they are a non-specific person, place, thing, or idea. For example, there are many boys and girls. There are lots of restaurants. Most people own cars. And almost everyone has their own imagination. All of those things are non-specific. Everyone can have them. Secondly, common nouns usually are found in the dictionary. The next time you look in the dictionary, you're probably not going to find your name. That's because your name is specific to you. And thirdly, we wrote that common nouns don't begin with a capital letter. That's because common nouns are commonplace words. They're found everywhere. I can go just about anywhere in our world and find a store, a building, a boat, a rock, a bug, or a hamburger. Now let's look over at the right side of our T-chart. On this side, you glued in a picture of the Tanner family, and it is labeled proper nouns. This picture is a very specific and somewhat familiar family. You probably know it from Full House. the Tanner family. Tanner is a proper noun because it names a specific family. The word family is common because I can find families everywhere, but I can only find the Tanner family in San Diego, California. Let's add this definition of proper nouns underneath the photo. Oh, let me use the right tool. Let's erase that real quick. Here we go. So a proper noun is a specific person, place, or thing. Now, when I say a specific person, place, or thing, I mean, as in person, it's not just a girl, it's Stephanie. It's not just a state, it's California. And it's not just a shoe, it's a Converse. Now, let's look at the bottom of our T-chart. Now, looking here at my slide, it doesn't look like I have written anything, but we both know that you've written several things in these spaces. You've written 3 things about common nouns, and you've written a definition for proper nouns. I want you to move below to where you can find a line that completes the common nouns, and you'll probably have extra space on the proper noun side. But we're going to be comparing and contrasting common and proper nouns, and I want you to be able to write them across from one another. So go down to where you have lines on either side, and let's begin there. On the left, let's write the word restaurant. Now, restaurant is a common noun. There's lots of restaurants. Now let's think of a specific restaurant. What is your favorite restaurant? Well, one of my favorites is Chick-fil-A. I'll write that on the right side because Chick-fil-A is a proper noun. There's only one Chick-fil-A. Now, I may be able to go many places and find a Chick-fil-A, but it is a specific place. I can't order an enchilada or a plate of spaghetti if I go there. Chick-fil-A has their own specific menu, and it's unique. Therefore, it's a proper noun. Now, you add the name of your favorite restaurant on the right side. Let's write another. Write down soda on the left common noun side. Soda is a common noun. There are lots of different kinds of soda. If I ordered a drink and just said, "I want a soda," the waiter would say, "Well, what kind?" Soda is a common noun. Now, let's write down a specific soda and write it down as a proper noun. I really like Coke. Coke is capitalized because it is a specific type of soda. It is a proper noun. Take a moment and write down your favorite soda in the proper noun column. Make sure you capitalize it. Now I'm going to write down 2 more common nouns on the left side. The first one is school. The second is book. If you'll write both of those in your underneath your common noun side, please. Now in a moment, I want you to add a proper noun for each one. Remember, common nouns are never capitalized, but proper nouns are always capitalized. Think about the name of a school, a specific school. It can be the school where you are right now, or it could be a college that you want to go to someday. Any name of a school would work perfectly. And we've read many books since the very beginning of the year. Many of you are busily working on your 40-book challenge. Think of a title of a specific book that you have really enjoyed and add that to your proper noun side, making sure that each word is capitalized. Now before we go today, I have one more thing to share with you. This is something my dear friend Mrs. Mitchell shared with me. It is an important tip about common and proper nouns that is often very confusing for kids and adults too. But now you're going to be in on the secret. So, find an empty spot on your page where you haven't written anything yet and write important tip. And then add a colon after the word tip. Are you ready? Here it goes. You never capitalize the seasons of the year. Let's write that down. Did you know that? When you're writing the words summer, fall, or autumn, winter, or spring, and you're talking about the seasons, you never capitalize them. And there you have it. You are now in the know. Let's circle this or draw a cloud around it so that we make sure to remember this important tip. Many people still get confused about this, but we won't. Never capitalize the seasons of the year. Thank you for all of your hard work today. I hope this video was helpful as you work to become more successful writers. And I'll see you next time.